Welcome to the Two Old Farts, Ginger and Drafty's musings.
Hello, viewers. There's been a mishap. Michael's... Oh, it's out! It's out!
Come on, baby.
Is that rat all right?
Ears.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with my ears.
Here over them, we could trim that off.
No, get out of it. That's behind me ears.
Here we are,
There we are.
on this busy, busy lake.
Introduce yourself first, because you're the oldest.
Yeah.
All right, who are you?
At least I don't look the oldest.
Hi, well, welcome to the darkest areas of Essex, where we're trying to do a fishing film. I'm Keith Standley,
And I'm Mick Henley.
better known as Drafty and Ginger to a lot of you. I do apologise about this road noise. We're on a very, very busy dual carriageway behind us, so bear with us. We will shout more.
Yeah, speak up a bit.
So while we're here, so this is hopefully entertainment with a little bit of interest.
Yeah.
So this is not, it's not a bait lab or question and answers. It's just entertainment with maybe a little bit of how we approach it.
And not to, yeah, as Keith said, not to be too serious. Just little tips we think we could pass on for anybody that's willing to look. If they haven't discovered these tips before, hopefully they will put the extra fish on the bank.
Have we got tips?
Tips.
Yeah. So we have been doing this a very, very long time. So you're just going to have to bear with the two old farts. You'll probably hear a lot of pardon, because we are a bit mutton as well. But we'll give it our best shot. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Hopefully it'll make you smile. We do not take this fishing maybe as serious as others. We do produce and we thoroughly enjoy it as much as the day when we was around 7 years old when we first started fishing together. So, and I hope you enjoy your fishing and I hope you enjoy this.
Yeah. I echo that sentiment. It has become very serious and we try to keep it as light as we can. It is to enjoy rather than feel under pressure that you must catch.
But you haven't caught.
No, that is true. You and your baiting neat.
There we are. How's that? 30? Oh no.
Yeah.
No. Unfortunately,
Wishful thinking, son. Wishful
it's just
thinking.
14 pounds. It's nice though, isn't it?
That's a lovely fish.
Yeah, you was good.
Yeah.
What was I like?
I was netting. I was brilliant bit of netting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right then.
You weren't so good, but
So
you've done your best.
it's goodbye from you.
And goodbye from him.
Goodbye. Right, you join me on this glorious, maybe not for fishing, but nice for me, because obviously I've got to maintain this tan. Glorious September day here. I just want to go over my bait approach. I've got to be careful because Ginger is just over there and he will want a copy because obviously I am the better angler and this isn't just a film, this is a challenge and I will win. Anyway, so my bait approach, I term it as confusion baiting, as in not feeding the same bait as I'm putting on the hook as such. So my approach to this water is I like chopped, small and large BFM. And these have been soaked in an activator just for about 2 weeks, just to put some goodness within them, yeah? But then my hook bait, I'm using two approaches. Just quickly, I'm using a pop-up rig. I'm using a 360 rig. I'm using a pink pepper pop-up. The 360 gets a bad name and simply only because of an eye. This has been filmed and talked about a lot. By putting a piece of shrink tube on the eye, it stops it getting caught in the landing net, which then damages the fish's mouth. Other than that, it's a great little rig. I know spinners are taken over. I enjoy the 360 rig and it works for me. And then secondly, again, old-fashioned, a simplistic snowman. But still the pink pepper on the bottom, but I'm using the trigger ice. So yes, I'm feeding BFM. I'm firing with a catapult approach because of the noise it makes. And here it does work, it entices. So I'm using an 18 mil and I'm firing with a catapult 18 mils around. Obviously, this is smaller baits here. So that's my approach. And then just to finish it off, I'm using a bag. Some have 4 mil trigger, some have 8 mil trigger. And I just feel that that's their dinner and that's their dessert. And put them together, there's a carp on the bank. My approach will be far better than Ginger's approach, which you will hear next. I won't interfere, but watch this space.
Hello there. Well, you've seen Numpty's mix, and I think that's a good approach, but mine's a lot better. I start off with the solubles in the throwing stick, get them out, and then I back that up with the spom and bait boat with the pellet, 12 millers, and the trigger ice activator, and then a little dusting of the bag mix over the top of that. My hook bait is just done with a pellet in a bag with a little bit of the foam that comes when you order the bait, just to lift that off the bottom. Gives you a little marker when it floats to the top, and you can spom or spod and stick over the top of that. And that is my approach, how I go for it.
Hello. We're here fishing. Mike was just cooking a bit of roadkill. Hasn't killed that on the way in. Got very round. But hello, viewers. There's been a mishap. Michael's. Oh, it's out! It's out!
Don't worry, it's out.
Good, well done.
Thank you.
It was earlier. Look up there. See that big branch?
You're wondering.
It was there.
I was on
My part, but it didn't work. Right, we're going again. And it's not further than that, but
You think?
do it. Caveman. I can't get it moved, nothing. Are you bringing it in a bit?
I'm bringing it in a bit.
Same one again, I think. It's not big, but it's a fish. It's a fish. I'll go and get the unhooking mat again. Have you noticed the cameraman's very sleepy?
Yeah,
Very sleepy.
he's not doing well. is
You
he?
didn't snore?
No, I didn't snore.
No.
That's because I didn't sleep.
No, it's because I knocked you
I
out.
was waiting.
Anyway, well,
You've drugged me.
thanks for watching. It's been a blast. Are you awake yet?
Good time.
A little bit.
He's
He's not a morning
No.
person, is he? No.
He was
Okay.
right in his pit, wasn't he?
So, that's that. It's not quite over yet. We've got to pack away and the rods are staying out.
Rods are going to be out for a couple of hours yet.
Just need 5 minutes for that big one.
Yeah.
Time to put it away, all
I
right,
need more than 5 minutes.
mate? That's that.
Slip it
I'll
back.
let you put
Oh,
that back.
thanks very much.
All right.
I'm always the gilly.
Anyway, shake my hand.
Ugh.
He's just had a poo on the.
Oh, thanks. Why I'm always the gilly? Yeah.
Well, that didn't go to plan, did it?
No, I'm afraid.
So we're very sorry, viewers. We took bailiff advice, and I would advise that, seeing as we are bailiffs at a fishery we work at anyway.
Yeah.
But we had swims further down booked. He advised us to come here, and they've not been here. And
No.
and what we've had, I did have one just before Brad got here, which I put back, but that was a small fish, a common, and the two others, and that is it. And we have tried.
Yeah.
We're not on the fishing, but
Well, yeah.
being idiots, really.
Yeah.
So we give it our best shot. It is fishing. I know the old story, but yeah, a bit disappointed. But we done our best. So, what did you think of it?
Catch off camera.
What did you think of yourself?
We had a few luck. Yeah, I could have let myself down.
I mean, out of a 0 to 10, what would you be? I
yeah.
feel I was poor and I was an 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would give you, what, 2 for
No.
coming?
Yeah, for 2 for turning up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then another 4 for
What, putting up with me?
putting up with you. Yeah,
Okay, right.
exactly. Yeah.
So I'm going to end on a little story about us, going back a little while. So I might have to sort of, we don't want no bleeps because Brad will shout at us.
Yeah.
So some time back we was in France fishing where we
Not that.
shouldn't have been. And I know none of you have ever done that, right? Fishing where we shouldn't have been, to the point that we had some super duper illegally made alarms that not only had about a 3-mile distance, but also worked underwater. So the whole setup was under the water. You couldn't see a rod or any tackle. The van was in the swim, a net was underneath it, and we were sitting in the dashboard with this computerized remote for these rods sitting there. The place we're fishing at is very rural, middle of nowhere. Also attracted young courting couples. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it was a war on, wasn't it?
I'm afraid I remember most of it.
Yeah, so
More's a pity.
so there'd be other little cars with kissing and canoodling couples.
Well, we did catch.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, we caught, yeah. We did have 330s.
Yeah.
Anyway, the other kissing and canoodling couples there. And we're putting the world to right, as blokes do when they're fishing. And something caught my eye. I looked out the side window, and a little car that I turned up with a couple in was there. And right next to him was a big blue gendarmerie van with a massive spotlight looking all through the car. So I pooed myself, would have said but I'm not allowed to. So I pooed myself, and I said to him, Christ, that they're honest, the gendarmes are honest. Shall we drive off? I said, but then that looks suspicious and we'll end up in a chase.
Can't leave the rods there.
No, so anyway, so I said, I've just sat there and I said, we're going to have to be a couple. So Mick head went back and he went, what does that involve? And I said, we're going to have to kiss and canoodle.
No.
Oh, right then. So obviously he was the mummy. So
Because I'm better
at
looking.
this point, the van is now moving round to us. So I've leant across him and I've lip locked with him. The other hand's rubbing up and down his arm, and the hand is behind his head, pulling him into me. And we're proper in this lip lock. And I'm
He
talking
wanted to do it for years.
proper lips.
Just an excuse.
With your, I could see the light all going around the cab as these gendarmes are putting this beam in, looking at us. And just a little peek in my eye, I could see one shaking his head in disapproval. And at the next point, they've gone. I pulled off Mick like a limpet and sat, both of us like this, looking out the window. Silence. And I'll leave you with this last little word, until Mick said, that was all right, wasn't it?
I didn't mean it that way.
But you did. And it's changed Mick's life for the better.
Yeah.
So thanks for giving us a little go at this. And we'll see you, as they always say, on the bank some other time.
Oh.
If Brad ever turns up for us, he probably won't now.
And tight lines to
Okay.
all of
So,
Back for you guys.
yeah, thank you. We love you, leave you. Keep well, keep happy, keep fishing
Yeah.
and enjoy yourselves. We enjoy ourselves, even though Mick messed up
Keep
on
it-
this trip.
Keep it fun, keep it funny,
I thought he was going to swear.
and
then.
just keep it real.
Yeah. Do you know there's a mouse getting out your t-shirt?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
You put that rat down
So
there.
it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from him.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.